Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday, the 23rd of August 2023. So, BJ blows it, and Dix shrink, consumer concerns spook stocks, and flattens yield curve. Now, don't read into this what you think it is. This is just creative writing by the journalists and the headliners here. BJ's is a box company, and Dix is a sporting goods company, but I thought the humour of it was quite intriguing, to say the least. So retailers wrecked, banks battered, AI assaulted as the crypto carnage continues. And also dollar bid bonds mixed as participants await PMIs and Powell. And economic news today, well, it's flash day today. We've got all of that out, plus we've got the BRICS summit as well, which is seems to be gaining a bit of an interest as well. And new home sales at 3 p.m. there. Meanwhile, in the dollar, this moving up yesterday, which you can see, but down slightly overnight. The interesting thing is that both silver and the dollar moved higher yesterday, which is very unusual. At the moment, I'm rather nervous because the metals are being allowed to move to the upside, which we're not used to. Right, let's move on, have a look at the markets from yesterday and see what happened with the Dow. So the Dow yesterday sideways to lower, finishing on the lows as well. You can see there the closing tag on the price bar, but moving back overnight to the upside, which you can also see struggling to close above the 5-bar moving average at the moment for this market, and you can see why. In the electronic market, the market was fine. And then the market sailed all the way down to the previous day's low, which was Monday's low. And overnight, markets have managed to get back towards the DP there. But some weakness around. This is the second day now we've seen this where the markets have sold off with regards to the Dow. So in the daily chart, just going back, we need to see some support if we close below the green line here, which is, let me just get the number for you. You can see there, 246. If we close below this, then it's likely we're going to have a look lower, and also to move to the upside we need to get above the 5-bar moving average or close above it, and the previous day's high as well. In the German DAX, moved up nicely yesterday as we spoke in the market alert. It's above the 5-bar moving average, got back above the 200 MA as well, and it's also up on the overnight as well. Yesterday we saw the strong move to the upside there, and then the move back down with the Dow later on in the session. But again, overnight we're above the DP, so showing some strength there, and currently sitting at the 15,750 level there. The high is not too far away, so we may see a run up to this first thing when the futures open at 7 a.m. But watch the DP for any sort of support if the market does pull back there. In the S&P 500, this market also managing to close for the second day above the 5 MA. Market stuck at the 50% retracement at the moment of the first swing there. Needs to close above the 3850 and take out this high that you can see here, which sits at 4427.3. That needs to be taken out. But so far overnight, all of the markets looking fairly bullish. It's just the same pattern as yesterday. Electronic market fine, cash market sell. And you can see that there. But also off the close and sitting at the DP. Very similar at the moment to the Dow for this market. In the FT100, the market still sideways. Very similar to the Dow. Not closing above the 5-bar moving average. Despite having traded above it for 2 days, markets failed to hold, and in the 30-minute chart you'll see why. Again, electronic market and the cash market in the UK effectively moving higher, but struggling initially. A big battle going on there, but as soon as the Dow opens, the market goes back to the south side, and also now stuck at the 200 MA, but above the DP at the moment, so it needs to stay above that, but depends on the flash news today, of course. And finally, in the metals, well, this is a shocker. You don't see this very often in the silver market, where they allow it to move up for X number of days, also through the 200 MA as well. So maybe there's some short covering, which will accelerate the market to the upside. We were allowed in June to move the markets up, but then as soon as they do get the market back up to that 25 sort of area, they then slam it all the way back down to 22. So don't get too optimistic. It's got to get a close above $30 in order to move to the upside. $30 an ounce, that is. Yesterday, the obligatory slam by the LBMA, and the market moving up overnight. So expect this to pull back during this morning. Gold, well, starting to see a bit of green and hope in the gold market. That is sideways, 1892. It's come off, and also there you can see the slam again yesterday in the gold market, selling the paper futures, move the dollar higher and send the market lower. But again, overnight, the market up. It's only gone back to where it was though, so don't be surprised to see it being slammed back down during today's session. And finally, in the gold-silver ratio continuing to move lower, which is good to see. So we can say basically if we get down to the 78, 79 level, then we can expect to see silver top out, because that's how it seems to have been for a long time. If you look across the charts, you'll see that pattern there where we have this happening. Actually, it's 78 is where it will get down to. So we'll just have to wait and see. It's going to be interesting to see if the BRICS is going to lend support to the silver price and also the gold. But certainly gold is in the doldrums at the moment, so it's a good time to buy, isn't it? Anyway, that will do it for this one. Let's see how the market gets on with the flash news today. And tomorrow we see Powell starting to speak at the Jackson Hole Symposium. Other than that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the